go. Warriors Anonymous back with Teamsday. We are back this week. Hopefully we're back, barring any technical issues. Nothing to see here. Jerry Cronin, Isaac Sloss, and Daniel Whanakura joining you straight. Well, Buddha's just come straight from the basketball court. So, no injuries been picked up, bro, on that little effort.
Just, I think I've torn a lung.
Torn a lung. You're a smoker?
No. So far so good, but I'm going to pay for it tomorrow. I paid for it last week. I was sore till Monday. So.
And isn't it Tuesday? Right back on the wagon.
You took it for a drink on Wednesday?
Monday. Then I tore along on Tuesday.
I was still sore by Wednesday. Anyway.
I was in A&E on Wednesday. And on Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. We're supposed to take the detours after we name the team, but anyways, this is a cracking start to this week's Teamsday. It is round 21, and we've got the Warriors up against the West Tigers over at Go Media Stadium, Mount Smart. Starting with our opposition on Friday, the West Tigers. Oh, good on
words. That's the face of a Warriors fan.
It was me on Friday night.
Yeah.
Hopefully not Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, who's back at fullback this week. Ooh, well, I mean, he was at fullback kind of last week as well, but it's all good. On the right wing is Dylan Watani-Zelezniak. Also joining him, hopefully, to stay in the right centre position this week is Ali Leatawa. Ali 2.0, Ali Bumayate, whatever you want to call him. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. Hopefully no injuries. We'll get into that. Joining him in the centres on the other side is Moala Grant Taufa, been playing really well in the New South Wales Cup team. Impressed actually in the NRL grade a few weeks back as well, so exciting to see him. Outside him on the wing, it's the Cossie of Living is biting again. He's back in the team. Big Ed.
He's got currency to trade this week.
He's hoping for those lower interest rates.
Exactly. Hoping for a bit of fortune as well is CHT, Chanel number 6. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. Big bounce back for him and his halves partner as well. Timade Martin looking to get back to, his popping collar ways and days. So we'll see what happens there. In the front row, we've got Adam. Mate, Adam just keeps on trucking, doesn't he? Adam Fanua Blake. And then alongside him is the always mercurial Wade Egan. I actually think he's been playing quite well, just quietly recently. So we'll see what he brings on Friday night. Next to him, I've been trying to do a Barney meme for Mitch Barnett, but I haven't been able to find one until now. There's a suitable one there. I was like, that's the right kind of Barney that I can use for big Mitch Barney.
I thought we'd have gone Barney from Flintstones, maybe.
Yeah.
Barney Bam Bam.
Hey, Fred.
Into the second row, Marata Nikore. Hopefully no Warriors out there this week, we'll see. And also Kate Kurtwell is in the number 12 jersey. Showing a little bit of juice in the last couple of weeks. As is
well.
How good were the glutes looking last week? Dylan Walker.
GOD.
Yeah, that's right. And he played well too. So hopefully more of the same. Onto the bench, we've got the Mana Wave. Freddie. Hiki, bro. The Mantis, our good friend. Alongside him is the number 15, and that is the Jackson bench forward. Steady. As always. I'll see what he brings, how many minutes he might play.
We need him to be the forward focus with those hands.
Oh, the poor son. With the Lego hands. Jazz Devanga, I'm not even going to try and say his alias this week. He is in 16 on the bench. And another excitement machine.
Jersey.
Alongside him is number 17, Naka Halasima, the game wrecker. Hopefully he can actually play in his position this week.
True.
We're setting the bar low, aren't we? Far out. The 18th man is over to you, Isaac, for this one.
You know that we could use Tamale.
We could use Tamale.
We could.
Oh man, we could have used him against the Raiders. Oy. Anyway, interesting lineup. Steady as she goes approach, really, which we wouldn't expect much else. But Isaac, what's your first impressions when you saw the 17, the plus Tom Ali?
I like the youngsters coming in. The forward pack sort of takes care of itself. Despite all the injuries we've had. There's only really one big injury, and that's Tohu, but I don't think we're really losing too much these days with Dylan Walker. He played great pickup for me in my fantasy team. I knew he'd come good.
Nice.
The backs look exciting. RTS at the back. I mean, he's the third choice fullback for the team. But is he really? But yeah, my only concern probably in that back line is the mental state for CHT. Hopefully he's got some hugs, some big hugs, and some arms around him this week, just making sure he's all right in the head. He's a strong kid, so I'm sure he's fine. But Ed Cossey, sorry, Ed. Yeah, I don't know. I used to think he had quite a high ceiling, but I just don't think he's showed up in the games that he's played. But we'll see how it goes against the Cellar Dweller Tigers.
Indeed. They've actually got quite a lot of young fellas in their squad as well. The Tigers, a lot of guys who are 18, 19-year-olds coming through the grades. So it's going to be interesting to see what they bring. Hopefully we don't make them look too good. Daniel, what is your thoughts on... well, first of all, I guess the big talking point this week has been the goal kicking. Do you see that remaining in the boots of Chanel Harris-Tavita?
It has to, really, But this is the perfect opportunity for a guy like Chanel, who prior to, and you saw the stat, was kicking close to 82%. I think it was
correct.
82%.
So
yep.
he actually can kick goals. It's just clear that he probably hasn't kicked it for a wee while. So you'd hope that the team have got around him, the guys have got around him. There's no other notable kicker in that squad by the looks of it.
Tamari, he used to goal kick back in the day, didn't he? Now am I wrong? Or maybe it was maybe that field goal he put on debut. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
He's had could fact check that. I'm not sure, but I mean, I think might be carrying something foot really kicking related, because he didn't really kick last week either in play. But look, I think for Hearty Warriors fans and for the young fella, you'd love him to have a better game with the boot. And to be honest, we we need to be winning this game regardless of our goal kicking as well. So it'd be nice to get him to get back on the horse. But yeah, I like the team. I thought we might have maybe gone for one or two more extra young fellas. I mean, the forward pack is good in quality, right? But Setu too, right? Upgraded to the top 30. Thought he might have got a run. The Tigers they're playing the young fellas. Their season's done. Our season's not far off, but hey, I thought they would have gone another direction. But hey, look, we'll support Cossey a living.
Albeit that Setu 2 has been named in the 23 matchday squad, and it has been a little bit of an MO of the coaching staff to do the sneaky debuts, for these guys come game day. Oh, hang on. We got a Nathan Brown number coming into the starting lineup.
So, Jed, to that point, do you think we will see a debut?
Look, I'm gonna. This is maybe just being maybe wishful thinking, because I really like Setu too. Just while we're being positive. So I think there's a chance that they could do that, and I hope that they do. I guess normal logic would suggest that they'll probably stick with Ed because he's got more experience and all that sort of stuff in this kind of game. But I don't know. I'll back them to take a bit of a flyer on the young guy, Setu too. But also, I've got a prediction. For some reason in my head today, I was thinking, for no reason whatsoever, I was like, Chanel Harris-Tavita is going to kick 6 out of 6 this week. So that's my I don't know how many will score, whatnot, but 6 out of 6 came into my head, and I was like, I'm going to roll with that. So, Isaac, you're our normal clairvoyant. What are you expecting to see? Let's go to particularly injuries. What do you see in that? Because all I want to see is our 17 just complete the game.
I can't make any promises, mate. Sostradamus is out the fucking window this season. He's retired. Yeah. I don't think we're going to have any injuries. I'm going to pick it now. We're not going to have any injuries from this weekend. But I get the feeling that this Tigers team with nothing to lose and a lot of young players are going to play pretty freestyle sort of rugby league. They've got Lachlan Galvin, who's been their one shining light for the season, really. And he's a gun. I don't think he's going to show any fear. And I think they're going to center their attack around him and just see if he can create some magic. So I think the Warriors are going to have to be on high alert for second phase play. A few maybe different looks. I don't think there's going to be a simple game plan from the Tigers at all. So the Warriors are going to have to do their best just to maybe scramble on defense. But I think the Warriors should be too strong. What I want to see, though, is the Warriors just putting the foot in the throat and really stomping them out, because they're not even a third-tier team. They're a fourth-tier team, the Tigers. We really should be putting them away. And if we can't, I worry for the rest of the remaining games.
This is the yardstick, right? Like, if this is a game that you're expected to win as well, so you can go in with that. But yeah, a win would be great, but it'll be in the fashion of the win. If the win is not comprehensive enough, then you probably say that they just don't have the quality football to sustain a run. If we can smack them in the mouth early and get break them, then and go on with the job, then hey, look, we've got an opportunity. I think fans need to see 80 minutes this week.
Yeah, indeed. Again, I'm just hoping just everyone finish the game this time. That'd be good. They have got talent though, Tigers. A lot of players who have been real up and comers. You mentioned Lachlan Galvin, Latu Fainu's in there. He's a real up and comer. His two brothers are in there as well. The final triplets. Well, they're not triplets, but brothers.
Parents.
Exactly. Yeah. And also, Uppy Koroisel's back as well for this week. Oh, joy! So there's definite. I think they've definitely got some real punch in their team that they can offer. But Isaac, what's your key? What do we need to just singularly focus on this week?
Just simple football, and just like cutting down the penalties, cutting down the errors. At least, for the first 20 or 30 minutes, just really hone in on just playing mistake-free football. And then I feel like once the Warriors get into a groove and they start winning the grind, the game will come to them and the points will come after that. If we're pushing from the start and we're trying to score too many points too soon without earning the right, I feel like our game plan is going to fall apart and we're just going to fall back into the old habits of not being able to play a full 80-minute game. I mean, Buddha just hit the nail on the head. It's got to be an 80-minute game, but that doesn't necessarily mean we've got to score all these points up front. The floodgates can open at some point, but I think in order to do that, the Warriors got to keep it simple at the start, mistake-free football, and just basically put a whole lot of pressure on the Tigers and let them crack instead of trying to crack them, if you know what I mean.
Yep. Catch your kicks. Defend your kicks, boys. Defend your kicks. I look like dicks. I'm gonna love it.
Sticking with that?
Maybe a couple of... Maybe Barney might be just sneaking up through a few more double rounds as well. We'll see what happens. Buddha, give us your result and scoreline, bro.
42-10, comprehensive. We're going to go to town on them. We're going to inflict some pain, and we're going to breathe a little bit of slight hope into the back end of the season.
I like that, man, and I have been remembering your threat as well. That you're going to sit out the rest of the season on the podcast if we don't win. So
I'll go get some season-ending surgery. Take opportunity just to freshen up for the next season.
I'm a little bit nervous. I'm nervous as always, but that's all good. We'll be fine. Come Friday night, it's going to be we got the New South Wales Cup game on beforehand as well, so that's on Friday Arvo at Mount Smart, Go Media Stadium. So a couple of big games coming up, and come kick off 8 p.m. Friday night in the NRL grade. It's going to be this is it. This is it, isn't it, guys? This is where we find out if we're alive or not.
I've got one Sostradamus call though for the weekend, and this is on the back of last week. I got my money on Mitch Barnett putting another kick in. I reckon he is playing with a confidence beyond belief. I reckon somewhere he's going to try slip in a slippery kick. That's what I reckon.
Ooh, okay.
And I would love to see it.
I would love to see that too. Nearly as much
Maybe
as
maybe a 2-point conversion to win us the game.
Oh,
Maybe a Matt Burton
Just
style
give him.
spiral torpedo bomb. The new weapon. The new weapon with the boots.
I could imagine maybe Chanel hitting the drop goal, and it's going wide, and then Barnett just runs up to the post and just bends it across for it to go over. Anyways, we may have gone a little bit carried away, but I love it. This has been Teamsday. I hope you've enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll build up to the game on Friday night and cover off everything else on the podcast. We'll catch you up on behalf of Isaac Sauce, also the MIA Monique Sauce, who's MIA, and Daniel Whanakura, the injury-free Daniel Whanakura. My name is Jared Cronin. We'll catch you up next time. Up the wires. Go the Warriors and just please beat the Tigers. Come on, boys. Come on.
And no injuries.